Hi friends, today I am going to give a brief introduction about Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force was established in the year 1932 on 8th of October and it was renamed as Royal Indian Air Force due to its valiant participation in the World War II against Japanese aggression. But later on, when India became a republic country in the year 1950, then the tag or the prefix of Royal was removed and it becomes the Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force has primary role to secure Indian airspace and to provide air support to the Indian military, as well as it also supports humanitarian assistance and in the search and rescue operations in India as well as in other parts of the world. Friends, Indian Air Force is divided into 5 operational and 2 functional commands, and the Commander-in-Chief of Indian Air Force is the President of India, and the current Chief of Air Staff of Indian Air Force is Air Chief Marshal R.K.S. Bhadauria. Friends, talking about some major roles of Indian Air Force in terms of combat, then firstly in the year 1947 when Pakistan invaded Jammu and Kashmir, then Air Force had a great role in pushing back Pakistani soldiers. And friends, in the year 1961, it had a major role in Operation Vijay to rescue and liberate Goa from Portugal Empire. Later on in the year 1965, against the battle with Pakistan, it had major role against pushing back the Pakistani Air Force and also targeting the militants' launch pads. Again, in the year 1971, it had a great role in liberation of Bangladesh, and lately in the year 1984, in securing Siachen Glacier from Pakistani militants, it had again a major role. And in the year 1999, it launched the Operation Safed Sagar, which was a successful operation, and India had able to secure and restore its Tiger Hills position in the Kargil. Now talking about some search and rescue operations and the humanitarian assistance. Then friends, in the year 2013, it launched the Operation Rahat and rescued about more than 20,000 people from Uttarakhand disaster. It was the largest humanitarian assistance and search and rescue operation by any force in the world. Later on, it also helped when there was a tsunami in the Sumatra island of Indonesia. Then Indian Air Force reached there within few minutes and rescued several people of Indonesia. It also helped in Operation Insaniyat when it liberated the Indian citizens and the citizens abroad from the South Sudan when Sudan was facing civil war. Friends, it also helped the Nepal in humanitarian assistance when Nepal was experiencing the massive, huge earthquake in the year 2015. Indian Air Force is equipped with more than 1700 aircraft and about 900 combat aircraft. Some combat aircraft of Indian Air Force are such as the Dassault Rafale, the MiG-21, Bison and MiG-29. Most of the Indian equipments are either Russian, French, Israeli, EVs and some indigenously built. The Dassault Rafale currently India had purchased from France, and the MiG-21, MiG-29 and Su-30 MKI, these are the Russian origin aircrafts. And India has also a DRDO developing airborne early warning control system, and as well as HAL has produced several military equipments including Tejas aircraft and the Dhruv helicopters. India currently also approached the Apache and Chinook helicopter from EVs. And in the year 2004, the Indian Air Force formulated its own special unit force. That name is the Garud Commando Force. It has about more than 1,500 personnel. And an integrated space cell has been organized by the 3 services of Indian military and including the Indian Space Research Organization and the private space industry. This command will help India in maneuvering its satellite technology. So this was all about a brief introduction about Indian Air Force. So finally, in the conclusion, I would like to say that Air Force, they have brought a lot of laurels to our country. The resilience, tenacity, and the zeal of Indian Air Force warriors is the pride of our country. That's all. Thank you.